Guess who reached out to us?
Who?
The new mayor's office. So we booked the new mayor and helped him on the. Yeah.
That's like an actual person.
It's. Everyone else sucks. I got a new haircut. I told my barber. I told the girl who cuts my hair. I said I was going for the Tom Schwartz look. She didn't know who Schwartzy was. So, and this is not very close. But, better than not being cut at all. Is this on?
Yeah, it's green.
It's green? Okay.
Hello?
You're on the wrong side.
I'll be here though.
Okay, you gotta interview me, ask me questions.
Okay, Dad.
About podcasting.
About what?
Anything you wanted to know. What do you think the people want to know?
I think they want to know. I don't know. What do they know?
What do you want to know? You said I need to get a new haircut. I got a haircut today. They just didn't really do it, so it's crazy.
No, it looks bad. But
it looks
anyway.
bad. Okay.
Anyway. What I want to know is, like, how do you like find
Yes, I'm tired.
the
Next.
people to interview? Like,
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah.
like, how do you know who to interview? Like, how
Yeah,
to find
sometimes. Yeah, no, that's a really good question. Sometimes there are friends and they're people that are influential in the community or something, and so we have them on the show. But then we always want to meet new people.
Yeah.
This is a really good question because I say you should start a podcast in whatever town you're in or place you're in, just so you can meet new people. Like, it's a really good way to meet people in your community that you're interested about. Because that's in fact, guess who reached out to us?
Who?
The new mayor's office. So we booked the new mayor and helped him on the. Yeah.
That's like an actual person.
It's everyone else sucks.
Well, everyone else you do, no one knows them.
But but we've got to that point, which is a big deal, to where, they reached out to us. Which
they reached out to you.
Yeah,
they know about you.
He emailed me. Yeah, the city emailed me, and was
the
like,
mayor.
"Hey, we'd like to have the mayor on your show."
That's cool.
And so I think, that is cool. But you do it long enough, and you position yourself as a professional.
How long have you been doing it?
Since 2010.
Since I was born.
Yeah, 14
Since I was
years.
born. I'm turning 14. That's a very long time.
I know. Yeah, so I got to teach you the way so that we can keep it going.
No,
No,
I'm not doing that. That's
you're
boring.
What?
Podcasting's boring.
But you do shoot long lens for us, which is good for
Dad,
van
I sit in the
sessions.
chair.
Well, you could be a little more exciting. You do just sit in the chair and look like you're depressed the whole time.
Well,
but you're also sick every time.
Yeah,
You were sick the last
I
two
don't know how
times.
that works.
Yeah, I don't know either.
No, because they want me to just focus on one person. So am I supposed to move?
No, you don't. You can move it.
No,
or-
because I can't see the other people without a camera being in the way. Like, the camera's right in front of them. You know, the cameras? Or like a cord or a speaker. Or so,
well, okay, that was a good question. Do you have another question about podcasting?
How do you make it?
By the way, it's What? What's your
How do
question?
you make it not boring?
How do you make it not boring?
And like what? How
Why do you think
know
it's
what,
boring?
How do you know what questions to ask? Like the people.
Well, there's all kinds of podcasting, and I think you're getting caught up on like boring interview kind of stuff, where you can just hang out with your friends and record yourselves talking about like the tea, right? And that's Isla's podcast, right?
But you guys talk about like grown up.
Yeah, we're boring. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are grown up.
Yeah. Well, what I'm interested in, and it's what a lot of people are interested in, is how do you make a living as an artist? How do you make a living as a creator? How do you make a living
As a podcaster.
as a painter, as a podcaster, as a sculptor? And so we explore that on one of our podcasts, the Ogden Arts and Adventure Show, and
Go check it out.
Go check it. Thank you.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. It's on YouTube. I think that's fascinating, and I think it's something that people could learn from. I could learn from. It's something that I wanted to know. That's all you got to do is talk about what you're interested in. You're so funny.
I know.
What would you have a podcast about? Just your friends in your life, or like the rides at Lagoon, or like what the heck?
I would interview my friends.
Interview your friends?
And I'd ask them what their favorite color is and what is their favorite soup.
Okay. What's your favorite color and what's your favorite soup?
The only soup I know is chicken noodle soup, but that's it. So I think everyone's gonna say that because it's really good.
But what if they say like potato leek or something?
I would say get out.
You would say get out?
Yeah, because that's boring.
Oh.
And I don't want my podcast to be boring.
Okay, fair enough.
So, yeah.
Well,
We'll talk about what their favorite rides at Lagoon are.
Yeah.
And, like, what their favorite teachers are in school.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And what would be the name of your podcast?
Isla.
In real life?
IRL.
IRL.
Those are my initials, guys. FYI.
IRL are your initials in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Woo.
When are we starting? Let's do this.
Oh, no. That's too embarrassing.
No, what are you talking
My
about?
friends are not going to do that.
Why?
They will laugh the whole time.
Yeah, that's because you're in junior high.
And they're immature.
And they're immature.
Yeah. My dance friends will do it, though.
Yeah, your dance friends are mature. You're watching TV? Can you see the TV on the camera?
Mm-hmm.
It's my computer.
Barely, but...
Yeah, okay. I was watching the basketball game. Well, all right, I think that was a pretty good interview. Any other questions you'd like to ask?
I asked you 2 questions.
Okay, you got one more.
Well, kind of like 3.
One more question. This is a new episode called Ask a Pro Podcaster.
By a 14-year-old.
By a 14-year-old.
Yeah, I'm so great.
IRL.
Okay, so last question is, I don't have any more questions.
Think about it.
Oh, I have one.
Okay.
What made you want to be a podcaster? Like, why did you want to be a podcaster?
Great question.
Because they're kind of...
Stop it. You stop. Well, before podcasting, it was radio DJ, right?
Yeah, so you wanted to be a radio DJ.
I wanted to I was going to be a DJ. And so I was up on college, and they had radio classes. They have a radio station on college, and I was a DJ at the radio station. Okay. And then they said, and then I became staff, so I was the news director. And then once you're staff, you can have your own show on the radio. You just had to apply and say, okay, what's it going to be about? So it could be a music show, it could be a talk show, whatever. And at the time, I was listening to like a lot of talk sports and stuff. Yeah. And so I'm like, and I was working at the outdoor program. And so we were trying to figure out how to get people to sign up for trips and people in the community know that the outdoor program had rentals and all this stuff. And social media was fairly new, so you couldn't really do much there. So I thought, well, let's do a radio show and tell everyone in this town what the hell's going on in the outdoor industry. So we started the radio show called the Ogden Outdoor Adventure Show.
Which is still going on, by the way.
No, it's the new one. So this is the difference. So you can see, this is Ogden Outdoor Adventure, and then we just sort of morphed it into Ogden Arts and Adventure. So because we talk more about arts.
It's inside
arts.
now.
That's it's not inside. Well, it's still out of a camp trailer, but
With Brandon and Tom.
This, what they said was, because we're branding us, we're famous. So we have to, which we're not, but that's the funny part. we had to, we record the show, and then they said, if you upload this, it can be a podcast. And so I'm like, oh, so technically we've been podcasting since 2010 when we had our radio show, and we uploaded it as a podcast. And I love it because you know why? I like hearing the stories. I like talking to people. I like learning about how they do what they do, why they do what they do. Kind of like the questions you asked me.
So
I think it's interesting.
If you're a grown-up and you want to know about the questions, then it's not boring.
Right.
But if you're me and my friends and do...
No, you talk about what you and all your friends want to talk about. You're not going to talk about what I want to talk about because you're 14.
You want to talk about, like, money.
I'm 763 years old.
Exactly.
So...
And a couple
the conversation's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
God, I hope that microphone's on. Is it on?
It has the green light.
Okay. All right.
That was Q&A, IRL, and Brandy Long.
Our Brandon Long, thank you. Yeah. All right.
RBL and IRL.
RBL and IRL. Get out of here.
Ow.
Oh my God. Deuces.
Bye.